I'm gonna do this one more time. I've done this twice already. It is, oh shit. It is September 15th, 2020. And it is around 8:45 now. It says 8:22, but I've done this twice now. And I adjusted the light again to the right there. As you can see, I have very green eyes. Um, my brain's not working the best due to the toxin attacks yesterday. I didn't sleep well last night. I think they were hitting me with some targeted energy. Um, because of the toxin attack. It might have just been from the toxin attacks. My brain, didn't sleep very well, but it could have been a combination of a light targeted energy and a toxin attack. I don't know, but I didn't notice a targeted energy attack last night, but definitely toxin attack on September 14th. And I know the difference between California wildfire toxins and a toxin attack. This has been going on for 6 years, and there's been a lot of California wildfires. I know the difference in the air. It's different. It's different. So, and I don't text and drive. Those indications again. Don't text and drive. The only person I text is my mother, Lois Heineman, who's 78 years old. Lives right across the Little Wapsipinicon River to the west here, half-mile north of Fairbank, in their red and white barn home with my father, Jerry Heineman, who's 79. And let's see, no connection to any nurses since 2013. And you can see they're varying the light in the, it's hitting me. There's nothing moving on the light. This is what they've done since I lived in the mobile home. They strobed the electricity there, and it destroyed 20 plus appliances. You can see the light hitting my face is getting brighter and then dimmer. They did that like very fast when I lived in the mobile home, like strobed it very fast, and it would knock out my electric appliance, like a lot of electric devices. Like I had a couple VCRs, DVD players, radios, large TV, air conditioner, heaters, all kinds of stuff that got knocked out. 20 plus appliances, $2,500 worth of damage that they did with strobing my electricity when I lived in the mobile home, the white mobile home out front here at 1809 W Avenue, Fairbank. It's part of the reason why I moved into the camper, but now they've messed with the electricity in the camper as well. You can see my scarred finger. And they can shock me at the door if I plug in the camper. They can compromise my iPads if I plug in the camper electricity. I have to run extension cords. You can see they're varying the intensity of the light again. Nothing's moving on the light. That is them altering the electricity wattage coming through the electrical system. That's what they've been doing to me for the last 3-4 years, destroying my electrical devices, $2,500 worth. And they can also hit me with targeted energy much more efficiently if the camper is plugged in. So they're using something in the camper that they've altered to locate me in the camper, whether it's nanotechnology on my body that's been, landed on my body from the air, or if it's gotten into my lungs and into my bloodstream. Probably that's the case. There's, the nanotechnology gets in your bloodstream, and then it distributes through your body, and then they can electrify, a field and locate that nanotechnology like they do in hospitals. In sick people, the nanotechnology can help them find areas like cancerous areas. I don't know what they use it for in hospitals, but I know they use it in hospitals. They can do the same thing if they rig your home that way too, with electricity and nanotechnology. I don't know how they're doing it exactly, but I know they can do that, and that's partly why I don't ever try never to plug into my electricity. Those reasons, those 3 reasons, because enough to get shocked when you get into your home, and then you can compromise your, at least my iPads. I don't know about my other electrical devices like phones and that laptop. I don't know if they can compromise those things or not. I've never had the laptop plugged into the internet, and as I said, that laptop is legally mine. My mother bought it as a gift for me like a year and a half ago. It's never been connected to the internet. I got it so I can write poems, and I wrote one about the little fawn deer out here the other day I was watching, because her mother got hit several weeks ago, and she's been bedding down in the pine trees here, and then she grazes in the grass in the yard here. So I wrote a poem about her being as alone as me. And some of the other poems, I've written probably a dozen poems in the last couple months. Not a lot, because I know that the creeps, illegal surveillance creeps, steal them in different ways that I don't know how they're doing it. And it could be they're just have, nanotech, biotech, abusive surveillance that they're getting that from. But what else? When I stopped at my parents before I was here for a while after I got home tonight. Posted my stuff in Reedland, then I swung through Old Wine and just went to Quick Star to get a drink, an Arizona iced tea. That's what I got there. And then I went to the Yoder's Amish store and got some beef sticks there for snacks. And then I drove here home, and I was out by the road under the maple tree on the driveway for a while. And then I drove over to my parents after I got a T-bone steak bone and some chicken bones and gave them to their dog, white dog Venus, and talked to my mom about my ex-fiance wanting that VR4 for her son, and that the car's in her name, and it's kind of a combined hours right now yet, even after we haven't been together since 2013. It's been sitting there, so we have to work that out. And she has a Mazda 6 sitting over at my parents' house. I put it over there because I was gonna fix it, and these people keep destroying my life, so I can't get that fixed for her. It's her vehicle. I was gonna get it running for her and then give it to her, and then she could have done whatever she wanted with it, sold it or given it to her son. But that one's in her name, and that one's actually financially, I bought that car, but she has some money into it too. So there's something we need to work out between us yet, which we never did. So she's 5'2", blondish, married to Steve Smith. Her name was Jennifer Walker when we were together. That's not her maiden name. Her son, his last name is Walker. He's 16. I never did anything inappropriate with her son. I was a good father to him for 7 years of his life. She knows that, and she's told me that she would never claim that I abused them in any way. She's assured me of that. And I said before in a different video that she worked as a transcriptionist, and this is me trying to explain things when I have verbal dyslexia. When we were together, she had different jobs. She was a transcriptionist in the last few years, and it sounds like now she's going into work. So I don't know, unless that's the fraud, because there's a fraud of every ex I've mentioned. She's 5'2", blondish. She was born in October 1981, Jennifer. And I won't mention her maiden name, but we were together from 2006 to 2013. Her mother's an RN. I never had any physical contact with her mother. I don't even think I hugged her. I don't remember hugging her. The only last physical contact or relationship I had with any kind of nurse was in 2000.